this is Leech 83, how we doing? Welcome to Morecambe Career Mode, Rise to the Top, episode 13. Now, being with Morecambe has proven to be a bit of a difficult task as the club doesn't have much money, but the aim of the game is to take the club from being a one-star team as high as we possibly can. Now, we are ready to get into our next match, which is against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, and hopefully we should, well, I don't expect anything in this one. It's round 3, against a much higher rated team than what we are, so we can only try our best. Now we're just at the start of January, the 3rd of January we're at the moment, and what I've done is I've put a contract offer to one of the people that's in our youth academy, that is Ruben Rowe. He is a right back with a decent bit of potential about him, so what we've done is we've offered him a contract with the remaining money that we've got, just to kind of give us a wee bit more depth in the defence, and see if we can maybe bring him into the team. But it's one of those things that we just need to kind of wait and see how it goes. I'd be happy to kind of sell one of my other defenders to kind of bring him in, or do something like that, because it's only going to be through selling a couple of players that we're going to have any money to be able to do anything with the team. But nonetheless, we'll make do with what we've got just now. So the team for this game then is Gilmartin in goal, with Bailey, Edwards, Parrish, Wilson at the back, and then we've got Murphy and Lucas in the midfield, with Devitt playing as attacking mid. We've got Ambrose out on the right and Miller and Bondswell up top. So let's hope for the best against Nottingham Forest, difficult team as I said, so we'll see how this game goes in the cup. Oh, that's an error by Forest, and Jamie Devitt's into the box. Devitt, oh, it's a chance. Ah, yes, he's got lucky off the goalkeeper and managed to get it into the back of the net. An early mistake by Forest, picking up on the defender's error, and Devitt's run into the box and got lucky after his first attempt was saved, his second attempt managed to get in. It's 1-0. Chilio finding a ball through, and it gets to a Sombalong guy, smashed at home, and it's 1-1. I knew we couldn't keep them out forever. Just a nice passing movement, cut us wide open. And it's one each. He's got two ahead of him. One of them being Nathan Bondswell. He's barely on the ball. Bondswell into the middle. Cuts it back. Ambrose. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. That could be us into the 4th round of the FA Cup. Nice counter-attacking football, boy, Morecambe. And finally, we get an opportunity. One of these times we've actually passed really well, and we've managed to get a goal, and we're back in front. That was lovely play, lovely counter-attack. Bondswell doing well to skip over the tackle. Nicely off by Murphy, and it tucked away by Ambrose. It's 2-1. That's a great ball by Fryer. Oh my god. What a goal. 90th minute into injury time, and it's back to being 2-2. I thought we might have been able to hold on, but just that back killer ball, and that header's an absolute wonder header, and that's it. Well, disappointing time to lose the goal there at the end. Gives us a 2-2 draw at the end, and means we will be into our replay against Forest, which isn't too bad. It could have been a whole lot worse, but it gives us another game to look forward to, and that'll do nicely. So 2-2 finish in that one, and we get ready now for our next game, which we're back to league duty, and we'll get the team in their training and ready for that one, which shouldn't be too far away. We'll do 2 league games, and then that'll be us for this episode, so get ready for them just now. Okay, so just before we get into our next game, here we've got some information regarding Kevin Ellison. I believed he was retiring at the end of the season, but it seems here that he's joining Barnet at the end of his contract, which is perfectly fine. And Ruben Rowe, who is the youth player, he's managed to sign up with the team, so that gives us another option to back. The only transfer options that we're receiving in is for Rennie Gilmartin, our goalkeeper, but as we don't have anybody to back him up, basically it's all down to being him, and I don't particularly want to sell him at all, so we just want to obviously try and keep a hold of him. So we are ready to get into our next game. As you can see, we are 14th on the table at the moment, and we are going up against Newport County, who are currently 21st, so hopefully we can get 3 points from this game. I've said that before in these league games that we've been expected to win, and we've not been able to do it, so hopefully this can be a bit different. We'll use the same team that played in the cup game, and hopefully we can get a result. Sorry, on the ball out wide, try to work something, gets it into the box and gets pulled down. A bit of a kind of meat and a sandwich in that one there, and we've won ourselves a penalty. just clumsiness by the defence there, and it's given us an opportunity to get a 1-0 lead. Terry Ambrose will do the duties from the penalty. Bottom left, that'll do. Bottom right even. Don't even know your left from your right, you fucking idiot. Yep, it's 1-0, that'll do nicely. A game that we should win, and it's a nice penalty tucked away by Terry Ambrose. 1-0. Well, we managed to see that one out, and it's a 1-0 victory. Another 3 points in the league is all good. As you can see, that Ambrose goal was more or less the only highlight. It was our only shot on target for that game. But we can take the good bit out of it, which, as I say, is the 3 points and another victory, which is all well and good. Now, one thing that we've just got to, well, getting ready for this cup replay now. One thing about the league play is, in the league we've been kind of indifferent at best. We're not scoring enough goals, and that's just one of those things that you expect to kind of happen. But nonetheless, we'll just get ourselves ready for our replay, which is coming up against Nottingham Forest, and that's going to be perfectly fine. So we'll put, I usually just put them in for all sorts of different things, like passing and dribbling and that when it comes to the training. The training for these players is kind of hit and miss, because some of them do reasonably well and then some of them just do terrible all the time. So but we'll put this young guy who's just signed for the club, we'll put Rowe in for some training in this one as well and see how he gets on, and we'll simulate them all. So let's see how we formed. I've done really well, that's pretty good. Keller getting a B, Bondswell getting a C, Lucas getting an A for passing, Edwards getting a B, and the new guy, Rowe, doing well in the El Rondo, getting a C on that one, and he's now up to a 58, which is perfectly fine. So that's all I can really do with these guys, is try and get them like leveled up as much as I can, and we'll see how it kind of goes. As I say, we don't have much money, so it's just a matter of persevering with what you've got. When it comes to these press conferences, I always just praise the team. But that's it, so we'll get ready for this next game, as I say, which is against Forest in the Cup. Hopefully we'll be able to give them another tough task, and we'll see how it kind of goes on this one. The players are going to be relatively shattered. Let's see who I can bring in to try and freshen the team up a little bit here, because the two of my main players this season were Wildig and Barkhausen, and both of them are on long-term injuries, so we need to give them a bit of time before they can come back. But what we'll do is we'll take out, in fact no we won't, we'll just leave him on the bench. We'll take out Parish and we'll bring on Dugdale. We'll bring Kelly in for Miller at the moment, and we'll bring Miller on later on in the game. Molyneux can come onto the bench instead of this guy Das, because he's rubbish. And as you can see, the team is pretty thin on players to bring in, so we kind of just need to go with this team and kind of hope for the best. In fact, we'll take Bailey out actually, sorry, and what we'll do is we'll play, in fact we'll just bring the young pup in, we'll bring the new youth player in straight away at right back, and see how he does in this match. So we'll go with this team here, and hopefully we can cause Forest some trouble. I don't see it on paper, but you never know when it comes to these cup games. So let's see how it goes. Lucas finding Peter Murphy. Murphy's put it through to Ambrose. Ambrose has got a chance to skip into the box untouched. Ambrose, oh, it's by the post. Rowe finding Lucas, he scored from here before. That's a fantastic shot. Oh, keeper's done well. Free kick opportunity. Chance in the second half of extra time for Forest. Don't want to lose it like this. Don't want to lose it like that. Oh, no way. It's terrible. It's took them 111 minutes to try and break us down, and they finally get it. My players are dead on their feet, they're all knackered, and it's 1-0 to Forest. Well, disappointing, but to be honest with you, it's realistic how we wouldn't be expected to beat a team like Nottingham Forest, but it was their only shot on target, which was the disappointing thing. We had kept them in the middle of the park, which was where we wanted them to be, and unfortunately after 111 minutes we finally succumbed to the pressure, I guess, and Forest managed to nick it in the end, and it's a 1-0 victory for them. I'd like to have went to penalties to add a wee bit more drama, but that's one of these things, you can't have it all your way. But nonetheless, we're going to bring an end to this episode now, after that result, and unfortunately that's us being put out of the cup. we'll be back in the next episode with some more league games. We're currently 12th in the league now, so it's basically just league duties now until the end of the season. We've got 34 points. Excuse me, apologies for that. We've got 34 points just now. We're still only like 8 points off a playoff place. Is the playoffs a realistic opportunity? I think with the strength of the team that we've got, probably not. But as you can see, we've probably got one of the sort of we just don't score enough goals, and I think if we'd scored more goals we might have been in a different position. But nonetheless, we'll see how it goes in the next episode, concentrating on league duties now, so you can catch me in that. As I said at the start, if you're new to the series, please check out the links in the description for the playlist and what have you, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.